flour from the Perloats region is second to none.
For strawberries, though, you can't beat ones from Marland.
What should we do for milk?
What are you talking about?
We're brainstorming local regions where we can get our key ingredients to make a delicious shortcake.
Picking the right ingredients will determine the quality of the food. Remember that.
Gotcha. So how's that going?
We were going to get flour from the Perloats region and the strawberries from Marland. But we haven't decided on where to get milk yet.
The region we should get it from will depend on the kind of milk we want.
Hey, Sorey, do you prefer light, smooth milk or rich, creamy milk?
Huh. I like the rich, creamy kind.
Then we should get it from Lake Haven.
Sounds like the ideal plan. Thanks for telling us, Dazzle.
I just felt like it is all. Don't read into it.
Getting these food skits is really a grind. I still can't get... I don't think I've gotten Rose's Butter Cookie skit yet, have I? Somehow I got the chiffon cake from Lila before getting the butter cookie from Rose, unless I somehow got it from Rose already and forgot about it.
Oh, tea-flavored chiffon cake is simply divine. I could eat it all day.
You sure like chiffon cakes, huh?
Yes, I've liked them ever since I was young. It's also fun to make them, too.
You'd make a cake and then eat it by yourself? Isn't that kind of weird?
You don't know. Girls always have room for sweets.
Hey, why are you poking me?
Because you didn't know that.
That's my fault?
If girls really get in the mood for it, they can easily eat like 10 chiffon or butter cakes after dinner.
You can't be serious.
But it's actually doable, isn't it, Edna?
Even you, Lila? But if you do that, you'll gain weight. Ouch!
Finish that sentence and you're gonna get it.
You're already giving it to me. I just heard some kind of loud bang. What the heck is Rose doing?
Wait, that's the butter cookie one.
Are you okay? What happened?
It's okay, I'm fine.
Yes!
It's just that I messed up a bit on making these butter cookies.
It looks to me like something was probably wrong with this picture from the get-go. There are some things you're not really supposed to use in cooking. Like, oh, I don't know, an abacus or a dagger.
But I mean, you can use them to mix things together, roll out and cut the dough, all sorts of stuff.
How do you even come up with ways to use those things?
What do you mean? They're super useful. It's what I've always used to make stuff. I just messed up a little bit this time, that's all.
So, I hear she just kind of messed up this time?
Don't ask me.
Alright, let me put it this way. What are you going to do about it?
Don't ask.
I think... Okay, I think with that I can at least switch Lila back to fusion and health maintenance. But I'm pretty sure Edna still has a really high level one to worry about. And Rose actually has a high level one as well. Well, Sorey and Mikleo can actually do whatever they want. Meadow of Triumph. There's supposed to be an anomalous orb enemy here, but I should probably avoid it for now. There's also supposed to be an arena-like event, but I definitely want to put that one off.
Lastonbell didn't have a Lord of the Land either. We did see a couple of Seraphim, but it didn't look like they were living together.
I can't see them, but they've been here the whole time. To think that it's always been like that is just so friggin' scary.
But in the past, Seraphim were revered. And in return, Seraphim gave the people their blessing.
That's how it was in the era of coexistence?
Yep,
But the humans came to only believe in things that they could see.
that can't be helped. There's barely anyone who could see Seraphim like Sorey and Rose.
It's scary that there are people around you that you can't see, but at the same time, it's sad. It's sad that they can't be noticed even though they're there.
I wish everyone thought the same way you did, Rose.
Do you want something?
Hey, you.
My name is Rose.
I know.
Then call me by my name.
Hey, Rose.
That's better. What do you want?
Quit doing stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
Riding on the shepherd's back like that.
Huh? Did you see that?
By chance.
Ugh, that's why Seraphim freak me out sometimes.
It's careless to entrust your body to someone like that.
But that was part of the plan, to catch them off guard and then mow them down.
That's not something an adolescent girl should do.
Mowing people down?
Riding around on someone's back.
There's something wrong with a girl being carried on someone's back?
It's careless of you.
I told you it was part of the plan.
I give up.
I don't get it.
Jealous? Wisdom written in the ancient tongue. When the going gets tough. There's nothing wrong with sometimes heading directly from point A to point B, but every shepherd needs to dedicate time for training. You can keep tabs on the levels of the enemies in your area by using RB. If they seem too low, why not hunt down the mutant Hellions found hiding in certain fields or ruins? Not only are they a worthwhile challenge, the anomalous orbs they drop will increase their companion's health. Wait, can I actually see their levels like this? No, I can't. Okay.
Mikleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial records.
It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big.
Oh, is that a discovery point? Floric Sword. Ritual sword which uses fluorite as a catalyst. An underground lake, huh? Well, we know the missing Seraph said she was going to visit the lake. That's about the only lead we've got going for us. Why don't we head over there and take a look? The Cambria Caverns, I mean.
It's an ancient bird hellion with scales like a dragon's.
This one's gonna be tough. Let's go!
Saffron obtained. Gain. This'll fix it good. If you need more, just summon the Lord of the Land.
Like the boar, this hellion does a headlong rush attack.
And two, Brutor?
Okay, Rosemary obtained.
Great, it's raining. This sucks.
Not for me. It's nice and dry since already.
That is whole new levels of creepy.
Damn it! Why can't I be a dumb drive those too?
Whoa! That thing it's riding on looks way fun!
Fun? That's a Hellion, you know.
It shoots stuff out from its artillery, so be careful.
Effect potential. After you inflict an effect, the chances of the same effect on the same enemy decreases. There are powerful enemies who want to use weakness combos and other tactics to inflict a variety of them. This applies to stat boost effects as well. If you use all your effects at the start of a long battle, you may have an even tougher time near the end when the enemy goes all out. Healing arts with 100% effect potential may also prove useful.
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical elements. Figure out why.
Sage obtained. We have had reports that a violent criminal is hiding in the vicinity. Until the search is complete, this area is off limits to the general public. Goats of the Cliff and Steppe.
What a fluffy puffy goat.
A fluffagoat, you might say.
This is a goat? They don't look anything like the ones in Elysia.
Don't they eat paper?
Knock it off. You shouldn't give them man-made items.
I'm sorry. You're quite right.
You're very kind when it comes to animals.
It's more that you folks are too rough with them.
We'll leave it at that.
So, Dezel, would these be cliff-dwelling goats?
Yeah. They usually live their lives on the cliffs and go down to the grasslands only to eat. They even sleep on the cliffs.
On the cliffs? That's gotta be brutal.
Sounds quite uncomfortable indeed.
From our point of view, maybe. But to them, it might be the best thing in the world.
It's true that they probably have fewer predators to worry about that way.
What strangers feel as happiness is beyond our ken. Is that the sort of thing you're getting at?
Pretty much.
Are you talking from experience?
Interpret as you may.
Got some gold. Open sesame. Apple gel. Madeline obtained. Save point travel in front of Malevolent Crucible. Yeah, that will make it easier to access for when I feel a little more prepared. Right now, I don't think I'm really going to pull it off on Intense. I can back out, right? I don't want to fight this thing.
Good.
We're in a foul place.
This feeling. We've been in places like this before.
It's a crucible of malevolence. They make Hellions fight to make them nastier.
Venomization, a diabolical practice. It appears this ruin was built to do just that.
Who would make such a thing?
I don't know, but there are several places such as this on the Glenwood continent. I had thought they had all been sealed up, but...
Looks like they're back in business.
This has to be held off. No question about it.
We'll stop this.
Huh?
Something's blocking our way.
Can I
It
back
must be
out?
to keep outsiders from entering. It's most likely that only certain people are allowed inside.
So, it's me alone, huh?
A solo fight. If it were me, I could ask for nothing better.
Please give me a choice. Okay, good. They let me back out before making me go for the gauntlet of doom. Okay, only Sorey. Let's just see if I have what it takes. I'll cheese it if I have to.
Focus, guys! Crimson, let's get him!
Ugh, already.
Solid rock, Crimson Edge! Raging winds! Blade bang! Solid rock, Crimson Edge! Solid rock, be gone! I got you, Crimson Edge! Come through! I got you! Focus! Come through! Let's get him!
Okay.
Solid rock, focus! Come through!
Ugh, I hate these things.
I got you! Focus! Come through! Let's get him! Oh!
The harpies suck.
Focus! Come through! Solid rock, Crimson Edge! Come through! Yeah. Solid thrust! I got you! Focus! Raging winds!
These harpies, fuck them.
I got you! Aqua Blade! Dragon Fang! Rising Rage! Flames! Whoa! Whoa! Crimson Edge! Raging winds! I got you! Focus! Pendrago Blast! Sonic Flurry! Yeah! Freezing Strike! Let's give it up! Sonic Flurry!
Okay. Now we're back to easier stuff.
Sonic Rock! Sword Flare! Ah! Freezing Fracture! Yeah! I got you! Focus! Come through! Yeah! Sonic Rock! Crimson Edge! Raging winds! Whoa! I got you! Focus! Come through! Whoa! I got you! Crimson Edge! Raging winds!
Oh, glad I had that steak earlier.
I got you! Crimson Edge! Come through! Yeah! I got you! Crimson Edge! Raging winds! Yeah! I got you! Focus! Let's get him! Ready? Ah! Yeah! Ready, kill! Solid rock! Focus! Raging winds!
Got him!
Formidable opponent.
He was sloppy, but whatever. I got some items out of it too, since I used the Mystic Art.
All right. It's settled down a bit.
Nice.
All purified?
Somehow.
I'm so sorry for making you go through this by yourself.
Yeah, we had it real rough too. Lila's been fortune-telling with her origami flower things.
Sorey won't lose, Sorey will win. Sorey won't lose, just like that.
She left paper scraps all over. I had Meebo clean it up, though.
Of course, I believed in you, but it was just so...
Sorry for making you worry. Thanks, Lila.
No, it's fine. My fortune-telling was right after all.
Earrings of Radius. Verbena.
Sure hope this is edible.
Got Holy Bottle times 2.
There's a message from Lastonbell.
Oh, my thing got ordered. Nice. If only I could say the same about a certain pack of switches I ordered in real life.
Hey, Mikleo, this one's cracked. We should be able to see what it's built with.
The building materials don't look like anything special, but then how would it maintain its current shape?
Maybe they used seraphic arts?
Probably. If so, that would imply that these ruins date all the way back to the era of the gods.
I knew it!
What's that you two all hot and bothered?
I've wanted to see these towers since, like, forever.
Leaning towers. They're mentioned in the celestial record.
Just look at them. They're way bigger than I even imagined.
And to think, all these years they've remained standing.
Really? You're freaking out over some badly designed towers?
Yeah, that's just what I was wondering. How did they get like this?
The obvious answer would be tectonic activity.
Yeah, but there aren't any faults anywhere nearby.
Then could it be ground subsidence? I wouldn't write off effects of flooding either.
What if they were built like this in the first place?
That's entirely possible, but why?
Yeah, it all comes down to that. A place of worship? A grave? A sundial?
Possibly even a part of an elaborate seraphic art?
Rose, what do you think?
Me? I think you both talk too much. Oh, look! Ancient statues! I wonder what they're made of.
Lavender. Sideburns obtained.
I hate busy work like this.
Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This will fix you good. If you need more, just summon me to the Lure of Land. Okay, now we're in a forest. Grab this. Sage.
Is this the new hideout?
One of the candidates. I'll go check it out. Wanna come?
I'm gonna take a look. Sorry, but wait here a sec.
Okay, I guess we'll just talk to everyone here. Meet with Sergey and Pendrago. They always tell me the overall goal, but not the minor goals. What the fuck? Our numbers have shrunk since the days Brad was around. On the plus side, though, the boss and the Ant twins are as sharp as they come. Time flies by so fast. Of course we travel here, there, and everywhere as merchants. But we can't trust the authorities of nations or cities, which is why we need our own private hideout. A secret hideout. I bet you like the sound of that, don't you, Sorey? The kids hunting down stragglers in the Volgrand Forest have now taken to hijacking folk like regular mountain bandits. There's no turning back for them now. We care for guild members injured on the job for as long as they need, no questions asked. They're our family, after all. We're all in this together. It's been all business talk of late. I've seen more action with my abacus and my dagger. But then, if I think back to just 5 years ago, I remember why this is a welcome development. Our boss shares a lot of qualities with our former boss, Brad. Like him, she has this magical ability to knit a group together. Brad, could he be Rose's father? We first met Lunar 2 years ago when he tried to steal from us. He said he couldn't remember a time when he wasn't a thief on the streets. The Sparrowfarers sent him on his way with a few bruises to remember us by, but oddly he stuck around. It seemed he'd taken a liking to us. The guy always been a loner, but he told us he was glad to find companions at last. And yet he turned into a Hellion. What happened? Wait, let me get this straight. That guy wasn't a Hellion back then, right? Unless that sneaky fox was just spewing lies right from the beginning.
Guess what? The Mabo Curry Bun was a huge success!
It might become the Sparrow Feather's most famous product at this rate.
Here's a sample. When you think Mabo Curry Bun, think Sparrow Feathers.
Thank you. That was a conversation with an Assassin's Guild?
Isn't it good that they're so peaceful?
It seems ideal for hiding away, but if we were attacked here, we'd be in a bind.
You're right. Well, that's that. Let's look somewhere else.
Sorry for making you all wait.
Boss, Talfrin's back.
Oh, how'd it go?
Well, the Mabo Curry Bun was super popular, and
The Romano firm looks legit on paper, but it's about as shady as it gets.
More than 30 reported bankrupt families. The firm confiscates all the family's property and takes it as their own. And as for what happens to those broken families, well, take a guess.
There's gotta be a legal pitfall somewhere. Egil.
Have squads 2 and 4 back up Talfrin. Investigate the Romano firm and its surroundings.
yes, sir.
I'll leave it up to you.
Even humans can make themselves disappear.
All right then, let's get going.
Sure.
That's my Rose.
You scattered bones sure are on the same wavelength.
You think? Well, we are kinda like family.
Family, huh?
I wanted to ask you if someone named Brad was your father.
You mean our late leader? He's the one who saved me.
Oh, really?
Apparently I was lost and roaming around the northern battlefield when he found me.
Just like me.
Seraphim don't have parents either.
You guys too, huh?
But we do know what it means to have a family.
Gramps was the one who raised both of us.
Same here. My friends in the Scattered Bones are like family to me, who took the same path I did.
You don't mind having to be an assassin?
No way! I'm grateful for it. It's better than us all being apart.
I see.
So, she doesn't mind, huh?
Scared Bones boss, is that a costume? And the new title.
See? I told you the Mabo Curry Bun would be a huge hit.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Hey, mind your manners, you two.
But we gotta eat it before it gets cold.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
I can't take it anymore. Give me a bite.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Your manners, everyone, please!
You want some too?
Yes, please! Oh!
Glenwood Rabbit.
Oh, look!
There's a rabbit.
It's a Glenwood rabbit.
Looks
So
yummy.
yummy.
What?
You got a problem?
You're talking, yummy cute, right?
Yeah, cute. And delicious.
You didn't know? Rabbit flesh is a rare treat.
I'm aware that they're consumed sometimes, but
You'll understand once you take a bite.
Here, I'll catch this one for you and cook it up.
no thanks.
It's okay. We'll save the most scrumptious part for you.
I'm fine. Seraphim don't need food.
Really? If you say so.
It's cool. We'll just dry it and take it along. I love bunny jerky.
Ooh, I'm game.
What are you doing? Run!
It ran away.
Dezel, you startled the poor thing, you meanie.
You're concerned for its welfare now?
White bunny ears. Can't just leave those crucibles as they are. We could just blow up blow the whole ruins to smithereens. Whoa, easy there. Joking. Doubt we have the power to do that anyway. No, I think our only hope for extinguishing the Malevolence there is to defeat the Hellions. It won't be easy though. They're scattered all over the continent. Honestly, I think I'd rather blow them up.
It's rolling on the ground.
You like armadillos? But this one's so big.
You mean like Hellion-sized?
Dance, Embers! Not yet!
Got some gold. Shemo meal obtained. Weaknesses and resistances. How long the damage gauge lasts during armatization is affected by the max hit count prior to armatization. Put it another way, while deflecting enemy attacks land weakness combos are consecutive hits. Once you manage to stun an enemy or give them a status ailment, armatize and give them what for. Simple yet effective.
You dare call yourself a curlist with that form? Utterly preposterous.
Whoa! Guys, Lila's freaking out!
She's okay. She just has a thing for stuff that curls up into little balls. I know, it's weird.
A curlist strives to achieve the perfect sphere. In other words, physical realization of one of nature's ideal forms. Which means a sloppy curl is an insult to Mother Nature.
Ah, I think I kinda get it. Like spiral shells and stuff, right? They're cute.
Rose!
Look out, Rose, you're playing with fire.
So you do get it!
Wait, what?
Particularly the sublime curl of the turban snail. It's pure mathematics. I could gaze at it for hours.
Sure, and like egg rolls are totally yum. Oh, and round steak? Mmm.
Yes! Rose, let's start a curlist club. Just you and me. We'll call it the Curling Circle.
Yes, and our motto can be, the only thing we have to sphere is sphere itself.
We've lost her.
I'll quarantine them, you warn the others.
Got any equipment to pull in skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This will fix it good. If you need more, just summon me the Lord of Land. If I had one. Peach Shell. Life Bottle. Is this path? We're still in Malory Patinal Forest. Peach Gel. Spiked Shoes. That's blocked off. Nausea Bottle. Garish Pink Shirt. Yeah, how am I gonna find a duplicate?
I'm sick of this Norman collecting already.
How is that possible? Everyone knows you love them. You've even got one on your umbrella.
Rose, better not to mention the mascot.
It gets long.
I love long stories. Go ahead, lay it on us.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. This little guy here, you can pull out his head to stretch out his neck, like a giraffe.
That's what you meant by it gets long?
Same goes for the nose, too. Max length, 1.5 times its height.
Ew, that's not even a Norman anymore.
That's right. There's things like a talisman, an amulet, a rabbit's foot, a periapt, that sort of thing.
I don't quite get it, but sure.
A charm you carry because it's special to you, right?
Not really. It was given to me, so I put it on.
Strangely, I did not actually unlock this save point yet. Weird. Well, might as well do it now. No new dialogue for it. So rainy.
Let's get them before they fly away.
That goose flew the chicken coop.
That doesn't quite make sense.
Bladed wheat.
Oh? Did someone forget this here?
Odd that someone would abandon a tool so central to their livelihood.
Still, it's a terribly lovely field.
Yeah. Age of Chaos or not, it's nice to see that some places are still thriving.
Or so it would seem.
What do you mean?
Take a closer look at the wheat.
Huh?
Oh my!
Not a single berry.
Same thing over here. Nothing but mold inside the husks.
It's the bliss mold. The whole area is probably wiped out.
The whole area?
It's been going around for a while now. This year's harvest is pretty much screwed.
No wonder they threw away their hoe. Lila! This is...
Yes. This too must be the work of the Lord of Calamity.
So this is what Age of Chaos really means.
Got peach gel. Chamomile.
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold.
I'll say.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneeze just like we do.
Got any equipment and improvement skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This makes it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land. Sharpened needle obtained.
My dad is an orc farmer. This Hellion used to be.
I can guess, and I'd rather not know anyways. Thanks.
Looks like the torrential rain caused a landslide. They're in the middle of making repairs. Peach gel.
It appears we're going to get skunked.
You sure seem persistent.
Cheesecake obtained. Wind ring obtained. Sage obtained. Saffron obtained. Highland steer.
A Highland steer! Excuse me while I salivate.
Notice the graceful line from the neck to the sirloin. An A5 ring specimen.
It looks nice and all, but it's a cow.
It's a cow, said the poor country bumpkin who'd never tasted the majesty of a real Highland steak. We're talking melts in your mouth. It's that good.
And how can it be a Highland steer? This is Roland's.
Is that really all you can think about?
Presumably they're so called because they originally came from Highland.
But we didn't see any when we were there.
Raising large herds of them as actual livestock requires vast amounts of grazing land. Roland's geography is probably more suited to that kind of thing.
I see. I guess that makes sense.
Of course, if the world doesn't get off its current path, all the cattle will die off, and it'll be a moot point.
That's also true.
Ahem! Also, Drago stew is made with Highland beef. It's considered an auspicious dish due to the symbolism of eating Highland itself.
Okay?
Mundane trivia. A C-ring specimen.
Sheesh, forgive a girl for trying to lighten the mood.
What's the monolith next to it? Combo effects. When you use the skill XA to pile up a combos of 5 or greater, the combo effects will be effective up for the 8th hit. Blast can also be used in combos of 5 or greater. Pressing RT on the 5th hit of a combo will trigger a partner blast. What the heck? There's 2 more. This is a regular dungeon, actually, not a crucible. Verbena obtained. Shiba Inu ears. Rosemary. Spike shoes obtained. Okay, so we can enter these ruins. So down here, let's see what I'm supposed to do. Glacial earrings obtained. Verbena obtained.
Inflict physical ailments for effect on the undead. Got it?
They certainly get intense when attacked. Maybe we should save them for last then.
Status ailments. Undead are characterized by their nightmarish ability to automatically regenerate. You can smack them around all you like, but they'll still keep recovering hit point. The horror, but you have merely to inflict them with any status ailment and their hit point regeneration will be blocked. This technique should become second nature to any aspiring ghost hunter. Open sarcophagus.
I wonder who wound up in this coffin. The decorative work suggests a privileged background. nobility, perhaps. Or a clan chief.
Very much so. This is, quality rock.
So where would you date it? Pre-Roland's times?
Hard to say. It wouldn't surprise me if it were actually related to the founding family of the Roland's Empire.
From the texture, I'd say it was constructed in the storied, cold and smooth style.
Sad that it's been looted.
We should take care that our own studies are more respectful to the departed.
Dust everywhere. This is further corroboration of the poorly cleaned hypothesis.
Rose?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to contribute to your little academic geek out, but... Sorry, I'm way out of my league.
Yeah.
Don't, try too hard.
Yeah, think I won't.
Blurt's boots. Life bottle. Oh, crash, shit! Okay, regain my progress for now. Void Slasher. Dark bottle. Donut obtained. Oh, it worked! Haha. Jet black vest. Shiba Inu tail. And locked.
Dezel, you're quite knowledgeable about Hellions. So are Lila and Edna.
Of course. They're my targets. You have to know your enemy.
Well, yeah, but sometimes I run into some that psychologically I just can't stand.
Then you must become more knowledgeable about them. It's easier to deal with if you just treat them as data stored in your brain.
Does it really work that way? You do have a point, though. I'll try to take things in a more positive light.
I can't protect you forever, you know.
Time for battle. Burning red, freezing blue, hail and hail! This is bad. Go! Burning red, freezing blue, hail and candle! Burning red, freezing blue, hail and candle!
I use Panacea's.
Positive protection! Healing power! Burning red, freezing blue, hail and candle! Storm!
God damn it.
Positive protection! Healing power!
Do you have any wind?
Go forth! Beast of water! Aqua serpent! Of water! Serpent of water! On water! Go forth! Beast of water! Aqua serpent! Serpent of water! Open the way! Go forth! Beast of water! Aqua serpent!
This is so painful.
Burning red, freezing blue, hail and candle! Violent storm! Entering crimson! Mikleo! Burning red, freezing blue, hail and candle! Blaze of ice! Ice Reaver! Ice! Ripping demon!
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
The water! Ice Reaver, now! Ice! Breaking Demon! Blades of Ice! Ice Reaver! Ice! Breaking Demon! Ice! Breaking Demon! Blades of Ice! Now! Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet now! Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Heavenly Powers! Force! Splash! Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem!
That might actually work better. Ugh.
Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Gaferis Ruins!
Okay, one down.
Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Malevolent Scat!
Oh, there's still more.
Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Crimson! Malevolent! Now! Go! Fly! Prepare yourself! I won't run out! Nope! Malevolent Scat! Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet now!
Oh, these squids.
Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm!
Okay, they died in one hit to those.
Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm! Burning Red, Freezing Blue, Hail and Tandem! Violet Storm!
Oh, I actually did it.
Well, a win's a
Ugh.
win.
Whatever, that was sloppy, but a win's a win, as he says.
Good job, Mikleo.
Well, it wasn't too bad. No surprises.
Exactly. No need for me to enter the ring. My manservant Meebo was enough to handle the problem.
I work my butt off, and that's the thanks I get?
Oh, was it hard? It was hard, wasn't it? Sorry we asked too much of poor feeble Meebo. Phoebo. Fear not, dearly departed Phoebo. Edna shall avenge you.
Oh my gosh, you have a comeback for everything.
For everything.
Stop that!
He's gotta know he's being played with. Why does he put up with it?
He puts up with all sorts of things. He's just that kind of guy.
Huh. I can see that.
Mikleo, you did it.
No, I didn't! Wait, I mean... Huh?
I got Noble Quantum for all my pain and suffering. What the heck? Split guard. Damage from mystic arts can be halved by pressing X the instant the art hits. Works for each hit. It's like a rhythm game. But basically this is if I have to fight someone else who has a mystic art. Which may happen sooner or later. Alright, now that I've beaten Meebo's arena, I think it's time we go to this new town. Pendrago entrance. Hopefully they'll have even better stuff in their shops. And I can get a Lord of Land hope soon.
Oh, this place is huge!
Yes, Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood continent.
Where can we find an inn?
I recommend the one directly in front of the plaza.
You sure know your way around.
Well, you know, I used to come here a lot.
Well, don't you look unique? Let me guess, you're from out of town. You ran away from a circus or something? Yeah, just keep your nose out of trouble, and don't give a flip. Listen, you should get yourselves out of this raid and find this somewhere to board for the night. I know an inn. To get there, go up the stairs on your right when you see the fountain. Fountain in the square. Fountain of Wrath.
Splendid fountain.
Yeah, it's one of the famous sites of Pendrago. I don't know a lot about it, but supposedly, the water's piped in from afar through an underground channel.
Oh, I see.
So much work for something that doesn't even serve any purpose. Stupid, simple humans.
Well, considering their lack of seraphic arts, I think their technological advancement is commendable.
Useless, pointless, waste of effort.
It's also known as the Fountain of Wrath.
Wrath? Why do they call it that?
Something with the piping's all messed up. Every now and then. Like that.
Oh dear. Stupid, stupid humans.
Norman for the win. Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This'll fix you good. If you need more, just summon me the Lord of the Land. Alright. What the heck are you doing, Sergey? Is that guy Hellion? Yeah, you guys ain't beating that one. Why does the Hellion have Roland's armor?
Sergey!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but well, you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right? It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then...
Forgive me, sir. He's escaped into the Shrinechurch.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
What? Edna, why?
I'm cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold.
Friends?
Not that you could tell, since you can't see them.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep.
Still going along with that.
He still thinks they're married.
You're a softie after all, aren't you, Rose? And I was just getting cold out here myself. Achoo! Which building's the Knight's Tower? It doesn't really stick out that much, but the Knights have their tower over in the southeastern corner of the city. They usually got Knights standing guards outside, so it should be easy to spot once you get there. I guess I can't go wrong with buying the map. Ask yourself... Wait, did I ever get this one? Yeah, everything else I've seen already. Ooh, silver chest. Peach gel. Hey man, I'm Pendos, first on the legendary weaponsmith Milton. You won't find any second-rate craftsmanship on sale here, no siree. What you got? Oh wow, Amphibolt here. Enter the inn. The original Shrinechurch was erected in the golden days of the era of Asgard. It was only later that the cathedral hall was added to it. Past the cathedral, the ancient shrine is preserved almost exactly as it was in the days of yore, although only the priests are allowed entry. The swear is doing a number on my sales. Might be time to consider a career change.
I remember hearing some old folk tale about a seraph and a Hellion.
Really? What kind of story was it?
Well, it's like this. There was this kind old man and this mean old lady, right? And the old lady cuts the tongue of the little bird they were keeping.
How cruel.
When the old man goes to the cabana that his bird flew away to, the bird brings him a treasure chest. But when the old lady goes to that cabana, she gets a treasure chest full of awful things.
Wait, hold on. Can you even cut off a bird's tongue?
And what's up with the bird and the treasure chest? How could a bird prepare something like that?
Plus, the bird's cabana? Pretty sure you mean nest.
That's not the point of the story, okay? Jeez.
Chamomile obtained.
You're there, aren't you?
Got any equipment development skills? Geyser. This will fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land. Nausea bottle. Makes up for the one I used. Not a trace left, huh? Damn, I just know the church is behind it. If only we had proof. Aromatization. There's no time limit for aromatization, but if your damage gauge is depleted, it will not be restored until you aromatize once again. Your blast gauge also recharges faster in normal state. If you're okay with the hit point department, your blast gauge is running low, it's best to return in normal state to replenish it. The atmosphere in this town feels kind of stagnant. It must be all the rain we're having. It's been so long since I'm beginning to forget what the sun looks like. Rosemary obtained. It's been a year already since this darn rain began. This might be the biggest city in the land, but that's a fat lot of good when all the crops are ruined. Yeah, too much rain is also bad for crops. Holy bottle. I won't actually use these because I'm too poor to avoid random fights. Compared to Highland, most of Rollins is undernourished. The capital isn't so bad, but in the countryside, it's not rare to find people starving. They try to protect those Gaferis Ruins up in the north past the wheat fields by placing them under Imperial protection. The looting just kept on going regardless. And it's this rain, you see. It's driving folks who don't have money to desperate things. Heck, can I even talk to you? Apparently there are still lots of ruins out there with undiscovered rare treasures just waiting to be found. Even those ruins they say are under Imperial protection have hardly any patrols right now. I bet you could walk up to, let's say, the Gaglin ruins over in West Strundbolt Gorge and waltz right in, none the wiser. Of course, to be fair, just making the trek all the way out there is no minor undertaking. Guess I can't fault the Empire for cutting costs where they can. I heard a shepherd showed up in the bell a while back. In Lastonbell, near where it all happened, there's more talk about that man than there is about the Cardinal's miracles. You know how nobody's made inroads into the Waylish ruins and Ifrit's hunting ground yet, right? Well, with all this hardship, I'm starting to think there's fortunes to be found there. Huge fortunes. He betrayed us turtles. It can't be forgiven. He better be waiting with his heads up from his shells. Oh yeah, I made new maps. 400. Thanks for your business. Now I can continue on my journeys. First we lose the Emperor, now the Pope disappears. I have no idea about how things will turn out now, with the Cardinal holding the reins of the country. If there are miracles going on like everyone says, then I wish one would come along and fix this incessant rain and unwanted war. He's a lowlife who backstabs the whole Turtles clan. We's never gonna forgive him. I was just gonna keep my head poking out my shells and wait till he comes along. Okay. Strawberry shortcake. Those without permission cannot enter the castle. To stand wary, you should hurry home and get yourself dry before you catch a cold. Saffron obtained.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Sorey has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
Might have gotten
I
caught.
don't wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
Head to the inn. Just there a while ago. Boris is the captain's younger brother. He's always supported his older brother in both the public and private spheres. He was a talented knight like his brother, but he left to aid the search for the Cardinal, and now there's a lot of others like him who have gone missing too. Please refrain from entering here. You know, Shepard, not all members of the Knight Squad feel the same as the captain. You do well to remember that. Not all of them trust you, huh? Boris is Sergei's younger twin. He's always doing his utmost to support his older brother. I don't wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please just rest for now. Many of our ranks went missing in their investigation of the Cardinal. All of them were competent knights. One starts to wonder. The duty to advise the young Emperor should not fall to a single party, be it the Knight Squad, the Church, or any other body. It's times like these that the Pope Massadro would know what to do. If anything, Captain Sergei is overly earnest, but that's why we all stick with him.
Hey! Isn't this the guy from the Earth and Historia?
The first captain of the Platinum Knights, General Georg Heldolf.
Heldolf!
And this was painted over 20 years ago.
He would definitely show up in the Earth and Historia.
So this is Heldolf.
Sergei's a nice guy, and with good taste too. That inn's not cheap. The inn faces the Fountain Square, right? Yep, to tell the truth, the Sparrowfighters hole up in there from time to time. They serve you with a smile and wrestle up a mighty fine plate of food.
Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
So this is a shrine church. I'm curious myself, but it might cause problems if we go charging in right now.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey, learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tales said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
Oh, did she leave the party?
Someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
Oh no. I gotta find where Rose and Dazzle are. You have new dialogue. I guess I'm not really in a position to be complaining, but walking around all night on a rainy night like this really puts a chill in my heart.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later.
So there is a target. But who?
It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Miscedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time you went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the Scattered Bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Well, that's why I decided to spare Elysia.
Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
Tell me more about equipment fusion.
Okay, since fusion rules apply only to skills in the same exact slot, there are only 3 types of combinations you need to remember. First rule, if they're both the same skill, then that's the skill you get after fusion.
Simple enough. I'm guessing that same rule applies when both slots are empty.
Yes, the second rule is, if the slot's empty on one item and filled on the other, you get the skill from the filled slot.
Got it. So, the big question is, what happens when two different skills are in the same slot?
That's right. In this last case, a new skill is born from the two old ones, but it's sealed off temporarily. And the way to break the seal is... Oh my!
Can't just let us slot the skills like normal people.
Water, bore my foe! Ice, expand and spread!
Yes, it's getting more stable.
You're working awfully hard.
No, well, this is...
Things were a lot more complicated than we thought, especially with the Roland's Empire.
As if the confrontation between the Night Squad and the Church wasn't enough. There's the Scattered Bones Assassins Guild, and Dezel's Revenge. That's quite a lot to handle.
And there are issues with the Cardinal and Dezel's Vengeance. We may run into strong Hellions.
And we also need to take care of Rose. I trust her, but regardless, she's still human. There's always a risk of getting affected by malevolence.
True. Just like with the Shepherd. Or something more.
Despite all that, they're both pretty carefree about the whole thing. I'm getting fed up with them.
It's because you're with them, Mikleo.
I don't know about that.
I'm the same way.
I'm just doing this for myself. I may not look like it, but I'm more ambitious than you might think.
Do you really mean that?
Of course.
Why is there a dungeon symbol here? That scares me.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Why is this place so long? And there's another exit. Yeah, this place is gonna be a dungeon. Gonna be a boss battle here. Even those little kids are Hellions, aren't they?
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Musif! Oh, and Elysia! Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motellus!
That's right. Mao Tellus is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Maltellus?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Maltellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Sorey. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
Kids just aren't saying anything.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
It's more spectacular than I ever dreamed. If you fan me, I'm punching you again. Is that a monolith? The save point. Ah, didn't let me use the save point.
This inscription concerns the trial of the Shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could his spiritual powers
be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
just possibly? It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, What does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Ugh. Oh no!
Sorey!
What? How strong is this domain?
Let's get out of here!
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf.
So strong it knocked out a resonance? Are you shitting me? That does not seem fair. I'm gonna try to sneak around the side. She will never see it coming.
Going home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Rollins.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Rollins is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Rollins.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the...
My body!
That you reject my vision!
Sorey!
She's gonna bonk us with her staff.
Let's go!
We're leaving.
You failed to send us to Horny Jail.
What?
They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
Spectral Cloak. Press left D-pad to cast Spectral Cloak and walk around invisible. You can sneak past obstacles to use sight to detect movement, and any move undetected past enemies are sensed by sight. But by touching an enemy weak against water, you can begin the battle with an advantage.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet.
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Don't see anyone chasing us, though. Let me in!
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
What?
Okay.
It's dangerous to split up like that.
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Mikleo, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a search team to Gadadin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
we can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gadadin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Rollins? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment?
I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot allow you to pass beyond this point. I hope this doesn't seem like I'm so overstepping my boundaries, but please, you must find Pope Messedra for us. Now it's a discovery point.
So this is the true face of the Lord of Calamity? For real?
I don't know. He just looked like a big lion-headed hellion to us. But Lila said that the Earthen Historia would be the guidepost to lead us to the Lord of Calamity.
And the human mentioned there was Heldolf. It would make sense that they're one and the same.
Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Makes him look like a pretty distinguished gentleman, actually.
Yeah. He looks maybe the same age as our dads, don't you think?
Or at least, that's how old he was 20-ish years ago.
Looks like he was the first captain of the Knights.
To hang his portrait like this, he must command a lot of respect from Sergei and the rest of the Knights.
Sorey?
I'm okay. It just sank in for me. The Lord of Calamity isn't some faceless monster. He's a human being, just like me.
Go Dutton, eh? Furthest south of any village in the land. It takes a few days to get there and back. I pray that in your travels you'll be able to confirm the safety of Boris and the others. Wherever the whereabouts of the Pope, we shall stand beside the captain. Anyone who does not is blind to the captain's qualities as a knight of the Empire. Our nation's eyes are upon us. We must stand together for the people. The idea that Pope Messedra fled of his own accord might not be entirely untrue. His family has passed away several years ago, and since then he was wont to look forlorn. We need to talk to him outside.
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Set Lion's Howl in the art menu. Whoa, he's rushing me! Guard flick. Ow! I didn't even get a chance to use it.
You're a fast learner.
He's punching away.
That this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Sorey.
Sorey, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the Knights do.
Of course not! An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins, right.
Here is your pass, Sorey.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so, but we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gadatan, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose! My punchline!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
Learned Lion's Howl, got Roland's Trouble Pass. Yeah, due to my DLC, I learned Beast Thunder before learning Lion's Howl. That's kind of weird. But still, it should be a good combo starter. No, it won't be a good combo starter because it blows the enemy away. I wouldn't be able to connect anything to it easily, except maybe Beast Thunder. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. It's not I don't know, I think it'd be a very reliable combo starter at all. We shall reign the Cardinal as best we can. I pray you all remain safe from harm. Straight up the path leading south through Cambria Caverns, things get very confusing very quickly. Need to be on the alert all the time in there. The entrance of Cambria Caverns is in the southwestern part of the Meadow of Triumph. It's a little difficult to locate, so keep your wits about you. Make sure not to veer off in the wrong direction, or you'll wind up on the road to Byroclef Ridge instead. You have a feeling some kind of disturbance is going on in the castle or the church. Did something happen?
Sure looks like the Cardinal's a Hellion.
Indeed. though we have yet to discover its true form.
In other words, she claims to be serving the people, but in reality, she's just furthering her own ambitions.
Sounds about right. Stupid humans.
Perhaps she was burdened with a responsibility she could not bear. The pressure to do something, anything, most likely was channeled into her sense of self-justification.
So basically she couldn't hack it. Do you think the Pope jumping ship might have been what finally set her off?
That I couldn't tell you.
Your, job kinda depends on that, right?
Yep. That's why I gotta track down this Pope and see for myself just what kind of person he is.
Sorey, you must gain the spiritual powers. Everything else comes second.
Right. Let's try and find the Pope.
Go, go, Gadadin! Ugh, I ate too much today. My stomach's all achy.
Oh my, you shouldn't stuff yourself like that, Rose.
By the way, I was curious. Can Seraphim get upset stomachs or gain weight?
To say it in a fairy tale sort of way, your thoughts become reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
We won't gain weight from consuming calories, but we will from thinking, I'll gain weight if I eat this much.
Whoa! So does that mean you'll be okay as long as you don't think like that?
No. Denying the reality of things leads to malevolence. A seraph must not be detached from reality. So at the end of it all, you could say we're the same as humans.
This is so confusing!
There's this cutscene over there. What?
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Sorey, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
Can we just fight it anyways? I'm slow as hell when doing this one, though. And how long does this thing last, anyways? Do I have to...
Made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
Please tell me I don't have to do that every time. Oh my goodness, this is bad because I wanted to use the shop there to stock up. That sucks. That's stupid. That actually really sucks. Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I better reset your support talent because I can't get into Weaponsmith Pendos. Just gonna have to see if I can upgrade Floric's sword instead. Wait a minute. Tristan can also get Amphibole sword. I should probably switch to that one instead. Yes, that means I can still pull it off. Can you... Yeah, because they're tiers, I guess... maybe I have to upgrade their shop rank in order to get access to higher level swords if they're from earlier areas. Yeah, I'm glad they at least gave me that kind of safety net. Otherwise I would be so mad because I still need to farm Amphibole equipment. Floric equipment is apparently a grade lower than that. It'd be so much easier if we just had a Lord of the Land already. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Zestiria. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.